Hello everyone and welcome, my name's Ali A and today I have some multiplayer gameplay for you guys on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. We're going to be discussing Scorestreaks, what's best, the high-end ones or the low-end ones, pros and cons for both and loadouts for both. If you haven't seen my recent campaign part or Black Ops 2 live or zombies video, make sure you're checking all of those out as well. And if you want to use the class that I'm using within this gameplay, it's on screen now for you guys using the Type 25, it's very good indeed. Now, throughout the series of Call of Duty multiplayer, the high-end kill streaks have always been the cool ones to get, the ones that reward you the most. They've been challenging, but they've always been the centre of attention, while the low-end ones have always gone amiss. They haven't had too much attention. But with the new Scorestreak system within Black Ops 2, using lower-end score streaks are more advantageous than ever. You're getting rewarded for calling in UAVs, counter-UAVs. All of these score streaks build on top of each other, and there's actually a lot more reason to use the low-end ones than you'd probably realise. The high-end score streaks are still amazing. You've got the Lodestar, you've got the Orbital VSAT, you've got the VTOL warship or the sort of chopper gunner equivalent, and all of these score streaks are very, very good. But if you're never getting them, then they're completely pointless. So I'm going to give you guys some loadouts for both the low-end and the high-end score streaks, depending on your skill set. But I'm going to give you some reasons for why using the low-end ones is probably a far better choice for a lot of you than you would actually realise. So a very good low score streak setup I'd recommend for you guys would include the UAV and anything low, but I prefer the Lightning Strike and the Hailstorm missile. If I go onto Call of Duty Elite, the free stat tracking website built for Call of Duty, I can check my stats for those score streaks and see that my Lightning Strike on average will get me around 2 kills and the Hailstorm missile 1, sometimes 2. So that's anywhere between 3 and 4 kills once you reach the 750 limit, where you've got the UAV, you've got the Lightning Strike and you've got the Hailstorm missile. So that's 3 extra kills you're getting for getting those lower end score streaks. You've got the UAV in the air, which is going to be helping you out loads, getting you an additional 10 points each time your teammate gets a kill. And since Ghost is a level 55 perk, not many of the enemies are going to be using it unless they're using the default class. And if I cycle through these lower end kill streaks 2 or even 3 times within 1 life, or it doesn't even have to be 1 life, it can just be 1 game, that's an additional say 9 or 10 kills just from the Hailstorm missile and a Lightning Strike. And you've also been helping out your team and getting additional score and additional points towards your team for calling in that UAV as well. But let's move on to the higher end score streaks. Of course, these are going to be fantastic if you get them. Having a look here at the stats for the Lodestar, it gets you an average anywhere between 8 and 10 kills. The Lodestar is a really beast kill streak. You've got the Warthog that flies over the map a few times. You've got the VTOL warship, which is essentially a beast chopper gunner, and of course the 2 highest skill streaks, the K9 and the Swarm. But let's say you've got some of the highest ones set. Say you've got the Lodestar, the warship and the Swarm. You want to really go all out and get these score streaks, but you don't get any of them within 1 game. You could even go on a 10 kill streak and not get any of these score streaks. However, if you had the lower end score streaks on, you would have got the Lightning Strike perhaps twice over, with all the points building on top of each other. So the high score streaks are good fun, but it's far more useful to have those lower score streaks on. As you can see in the gameplay here, got 3 kills from the Lightning Strike, and it all adds up and it can all really help you. You probably want to replicate a lot of the commentators that get really high scoring beast gameplays. You've got to remember this is just highlights, and when they're going for those high score streaks, sometimes it doesn't work out and it can turn a bad game into a very bad game if you're never getting any of those high score streaks within the game because you've got nothing to assist your team with. Just something to think about. But let's say you do want to aim for those high score streaks, you're feeling like you're playing well, you're in a lobby against people that aren't too great and you want to try and get some of the high score streaks. What's the best way to work there? Well, first of all, the Stealth Chopper and the Orbital VSAT are fantastic score streaks. Each kill the Stealth Chopper gets will get you 25 points, and if you get 4 kills from the Stealth Chopper, that's 100 points. That's as much as a normal kill. The Orbital VSAT will show exactly where every enemy on the map is at one point in time with that moving red arrow, and it's extremely useful. Even if you get the Orbital VSAT and then don't get any score streaks after that, or you die as soon as you get it, you can call that in, help out your team and help work towards another score streak straight off the bat, because you're going to know where every enemy is. I've already mentioned the Lodestar, and you can see from my stats that I showed earlier on in the video that the Lodestar gets me lots and lots of kills. But if you want to aim for those high-end score streaks, you want to have a balancing act between the score streaks, so probably using a low, a mid and a high-end score streak, so you've got something to aim for constantly rather than having that large gap where you're just getting nothing. So perhaps starting off with a UAV, then going for a lightning strike, then going for one of the higher end ones, say a stealth chopper or a warthog. That would be my advice. Have some sort of leading up system, some progression system within your score streaks to help you build up and to get to those high-end score streaks. So hopefully this has helped you a little bit. Perhaps it will make you change your score streaks and start using the lower ones more often, so you're constantly helping your team and constantly getting additional kills which you can build on top of each other. But I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to be bringing you guys lots more multiplayer gameplay. I've got some awesome tip videos, including an awesome sniping video I want to share with you guys. I think you're really going to enjoy that. But thank you very much for watching. If you haven't seen any of the videos on screen, make sure you check them out now, and if you've hit that like button, then it really helps out my video. Thank you very much for doing that. I hope you have enjoyed. Cheers for watching all of my recent Black Ops 2 videos. I hope you have subscribed already. If you've done so, again, cheers, and I'll see you on my next video.